the other. He opting for that ghost pickup. 2 kills for him. He actually evacuated as well, and the space was actually taken up. Bit of a vacuum in play. Still famous, only capable of grabbing the one. Yeah, he's still down to Lamp's position. Left down to that 45 health, and he knows he can hear the footsteps. Bit of patter on top of the wood, enough to know exactly where Berserk was coming from. Sentinel to watch a lot of the flanks. You're going to be susceptible to aggressive takes of a lot of that space, and you're also going to be susceptible to Jägermeister, El Diablo, especially when he's up against 100 health targets with a Marshal in his hands.
He has his tour de force, like if he dies or if he gets this kill. So that's pretty good for a bonus round.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And I mean, he's having to work for it. There's no way, Victor.
Oh,
okay.
He's not going to have his tour de force.
Back up to 100.
There's 30 seconds left here. And Boom have very little map control.
Yeah, there's not enough that's been done, honestly, to even fake. But this could be a possibility of an A hit. And look at this now. Just holding right down up close to them. They can try and drop down. They can try and remove FNS. But 3 kills in the round. Almost an inevitability for them, and indeed it is. That's going to be a bonus round secured for OpTic. The Boombot. Oh my goodness. Absolutely everything being thrown at them. Even the Molly and the C's over the top. This is a cacophony of utility. Everything being launched at these players. And you can feel the pressure right now. Just have to scamper to the back of the site.
Yeah, really nice idea from Boom. It's a huge amount of utility being used. But here it comes. Seekers, Nightfall, everything being expended.
One after another, but nice little flick from Ye. The adjustment of the aim, in fact, didn't have to do anything at all. Just running right into his line of sight. One after another, and a spam into the smoke. They know the positioning of these players. They know we're going to be coming from. Oh my goodness.
It looks like it might be too much, but it's again Taboto, who's done a great job so far.
They get it free here, still crashies from the high ground, or I should say Victor. Not even much of a factor in that round.
By the way, look at the scoreboard, 13-2.
He's a menace.
He is, in fact, a menace.
You wouldn't think the Chamber's been nerfed. If you looked at it, you wouldn't think it.
No, you wouldn't. And crashies has another ult online. He's been farming these up so quickly. Oh, the bait!
It's a bit of a half claim, and they walk into him! And yay! Just will not be denied.
El Diablo is feasting tonight.
His area of the map, showers control, locked down entirely. Just not enough spacing. Of course, the collapse brings them all down. There's that pressure, though, that's being applied. Flipside has made its way into Lamps. Collects the 1 kill onto crashies, backs away for but a moment.
And Lamps has definitely been an area that OpTic are not fighting for super heavily. Boom have realized this. And let's going for it. Oh, what a perfect timing.
Confidence to try and do that as well when it comes to that 2v2, but he knew he could catch that timing, and he suspects where Blaze King is. He's got a great idea of it.
And for Blaze King, FNS could be inside the teleporter still.
Yeah.
FNS could be in hookah, FNS could be on site.
FNS has played that majestically, hasn't he?
He really has. There's a piece of utility to stop people pushing off the back of it. And instead, OpTic are just giving Boom Lamps. And here, Boom take it again immediately.
Push all the way through.
Thank you very much.
Destroyed. Slow field at their feet, but Boombot actually going to be slightly missing there. That's going to be a seize into that orbital strike, and you have nowhere to run. Flipside has to just cower in the corner. The rest of OpTic going to be rotating. Of course, they're in time. Enough of it's been bought prior in this round.
And if there was any question about whether or not OpTic are still looking like the world's best on bind, they are absolutely dealing with everything the Boom are throwing at them. They don't need Lamps control. You saw in that round, Ye just put down his trade. Marved and Victor doubling up.
That's where you're starting to see it happen. Okay, showstopper play. Just doing a bit of team damage, okay? Just trying to get kicked from the server. Double satchel play into the back of the site. No, that snakebite does not do a lot to stop it, and Boom, they are not stopping. This is relentless gameplay at the end of the day. Even when they're handed an early L.
This round has been a pleasure and a delight to watch. And Boom are picking up the pieces. Things got chaotic there.
Yeah, they did.
And OpTic, yeah, in the midst of all of that, getting caught out, there was a very fast reaction coming out through Shower. They get this to 8-4, and then maybe if they get the pistol as well and get things back to 8-6. But even that seems a long shot.
again, pace is the name of the game. This time with the weaponry behind them, you might start to see some success, and they've cleared a lot of the utility. You have to be watching for Yado. This guy is just standing there. Standing man emoji. Just sitting there now, Trailblazer trying to clear the back of the site, but Famous removes it, so causing that uncertainty. And look at where the spike is landed.
Yeah, the spike is going towards FNS.
But FNS seems to be aware, surely that Prowler watching him.
Wow.
Spray down.
That Prowler finding him perfectly there. Great utility usage out of Blaze King. And Famous reads the play through the TP. Nightfall Showstopper would be great for cracking open one of these sites. Or at least Nightfall into A, and then use the Showstopper to stop the retake coming through. Something like this. But it is quite a...
Bit of presence being shown at Fountain. Yay. Oh, he's creeping. He's crawling up onto the angle now with a tour de force. Has to be aggressive with it. And there's no follow-up, there's no setup. The Trailblazer up close to him. Stunned up. And FNS was just trying to make sure that he could take that aggressive position down into short to get some space and some information to work off in the mid-round. He's also punished in the mix of things. Pushed through. Don't smoke the traders there instantaneously, though.
There's some wild moves coming out from OpTic at the end of this half.
Super strange.
Yeah, I mean, they're just taking the most aggressive options every time there's a decision to be made.
Hey,
oh, and Marved is making it work.
Yeah, wait a second. This guy might just be ice cold in the mix. 1-for-1 with a showstopper exchange, but now up to Blazekin versus crashies. So good in the clutch. And look at this guy go.
The 3K on site.
It went huge.
Kind of recovered from everyone else making some wonky plays on the rest of the map. And Boom don't have any of those big ultimates to work with in the final round.
Punish being made though, or at least an attempt of it. Now Trailblazer to help supplement. Yeah, he's just tied into this corner. He's got the showstopper. Orbital strike pushes them right into him.
Oh, it's just brutal.
Out of the pan.
Oh, it's brutal.
Into the fire. Double satchel play into their faces, but crashies is dealing with it quite handedly once more. Moves around. That's going to be a Haunt revealing his location, but that blind in the eyes of Tavoddle. Nowhere to run. The operator.
Big last hurrah.
Yeah, this round is going to be over within 5 seconds, it feels like, because already absolutely into the meat grinder. The players are going to be meeting themselves at the pistols, one after the other. It's down to the 1v1.
It's 10 seconds in. 10 seconds in, and you've got the two IGLs battling against each other. FNS knows this pistol round strat. He knows where Flipside is going to be.
Into spawn using the wall, this slight angle. What's the play? Is Flipside just going to bide his time, wait it out, look for a noise cue? FNS is just trying to clear it, and well, guess what? The wrong gamble. Boom, they get that pistol round.
He puts down his Viper Orb on the default spot. So that's doing a lot of decay damage if OpTic try to plant in the expected positions.
There's a lot of space being given up to them, though. You can already see the OpTic players have worked their way into lamps into the back of the site. That's flashes being used one after the other with the pistols, including that nade. Famous has pushed forwards, but catching FNS unaware, looking like an AI on a singular path, just walking around. 4 kills.
Boom are hoping for something masterful. Boom's general strategy is to have Flipside a hard anchor A as Viper, meanwhile playing an aggressive B defense. And here you see them go through the teleporter off the back of a Haunt.
Yeah, a bit of a shower scrunch. Yeah, they do get the 1 kill, but they've given up so much space because of it. A short control, given up. Pick up the Viper's Orb, and a plant is down. So
and this is the time where you expect OpTic to be pushing backside. And so you see from Tebotol's position, he's worried to even get into backside at all.
Yeah, so far back.
He's holding very passively.
There's no support from the rest of his team. They're all just trying to retake that position from showers and short, but Ye is still locking it down. The pre-fire spam through the wall. It's Blaze King who comes out on top. A quick tap of it. Position and revealed at least for crashies right round the side, but they've got more to deal with right now if Boom are trying to convert this one. Oh, quick shot. But targets are found. That's OpTic winning out that buy round.
Or here, OpTic looking towards.
That early spam, presence being shown, of course. It has dragged the players back over, and they want to try and go over a bit of a contact re-clear of showers here, but look at the OpTic players. They are holding a slight angle, spam into the corner, to the line of sight angle. It's a double face, spray down! Famous. Oh, he's getting away with murder.
What a sick play with the Vandal there. Doesn't even need the showstopper, just getting raw value with the bullets. Flip side, just about able to squeak into lamps. He's going to be the key player.
The Seekers were killed for him, so they don't expect Flipsider to just be playing that angle. Only the one going to be found, an instant trade from OpTic. But still, again, slowly creeping across the site, not watching for the potential angles. And it's a beautiful reset. That's all OpTic need. We mentioned it over and over again when we were watching that Breeze map. Sometimes those 2 rounds are the hardest. However, Victor's going to be making it just that bit easier.
Yeah, Famous not waiting for the rest of the utility to try to re-clear showers.
Half buy as well, Josh.
Yeah, just decides to swing into it. OpTic do not win many of these thrifties.
You cannot be giving up this much space to damage. Blaziken does salvage it, gets the trade off, but has to run away. Drop down to 20 health.
Marv was thinking about going for an ult there. And at this point, Berserks becomes an extremely important player. Holding on to Octagon is so important right now. And he just doesn't have a clue that there's 2 in hookah.
He's completely missed them, and he's going to be making a call that, guys, I pushed all the way through Fountain. I haven't found a player. They got to be lurking over towards A.
Can he hear Marved? Does he hear Marved? Not at all!
Marved catches the correct timing. And the players of OpTic, they're already in the site. They've been cautious the entire time. Walking up, not making any sound cues. Little do they know it's a free site for them.
That works.
They planted for back site, which is where Blaziken is just about to walk into.
20 health. Bit of spam will do it.
He's going to be 1 HP either way.
Yeah, the decay kicking in now. Snake bite on one side, blocks up. Slide angle, and it reveals it. Feels almost intentional with the way that Viper's Pit is set up. It looks like just about in range to get the highlight on him.
And this would be an incredible Devotoll. Yeah. It just wanders into Marved, and that is a brutal.
Throwing a couple of question marks into the overall game plan of OpTic. What do they want to do now? They've lost him, so they're probably going to have to go with a bit of pace now. That's a showstopper right into the players. Victor deals with it. That could have been absolutely massive. And pound for pound, Victor's going to be releasing his own ult. Halfway on a duration, a pull, vulnerable up, Nightfall on top of it, but just pre-fired into the Viper's Pit. Backed away, no more sound cues for them. They're going to be missing a lot of information into this one, but Marved is still holding the position. Drops the smoke, and he's got the orbital strike in his back pocket.
Difficult to find a timing though when you're playing inside lamps, but he's not getting pressured at all.
Player's going to be pushing forwards. It's going to be a cosmic divide to split it across. You have to push forwards here. Boom! They do have an opening, but is it enough? Down to that 1v1. And time is still going to start to tick now. On the wrong side of the wall, that will do it. The final blow for Victor, and it secures map number 2.